Reviews are in from the kids, and the consensus is that as Santa, you rocked.
Really?
Crossed my heart.
And what is your review?
I think you did pretty good.
What? Come on, I saw your face when I showed up.
All right. You made my Christmas. Are you satisfied?
What is it?
I thought JJ would be here by now. That's all. I'm just getting worried.
Hey, Christmas.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I have a really good excuse.
You stay the hell away from Theo from now on. Do you hear me? Like I'm gonna take orders from you? You came between me and Theo once before. Never again. I have another chance now, and there is nothing that you can do to stop me. Are you freaking kidding me? No, you lost your chance with him when you decided that he was fine as a friend and nothing more. That was a very long time ago, sweetie. And he's with me now, and he loves me. You need to get over him. I know that would make life a lot easier for you, but I'm not about to back off and give up. Not again.
So did Kate go to the hospital because she's happy that Theo's out of the coma, or is it because she's worried he's going to tell everyone what she did?
I suspect it's a bit of both.
Well, did it occur to her that Chad is also at the hospital?
Well, I'm sure she was willing to risk that.
You should have stopped her, Andre. I mean, Chad tried to fire her. He wants to kick her out of the house. Could get really ugly.
I'm not surprised that you made a beeline for this place.
Look at him. It's a miracle. I was beginning to lose hope, that he would come back to us. I'm relieved.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, now that Theo's awake, he can rat you out. He's got a sister that's a cop, a father that's a mayor. You put him in line of that fire.
Theo, can you answer Lonnie's question? Did one of the Damaras ask you to break into that warehouse office?
Don't you think you're being a bit hard on Kate? I think she honestly believed that she was helping Chad and the company.
So the end justifies the means? Is that how Kate rolls?
I think she knew we had to identify whoever it was who was outmaneuvering us in every deal.
Well, you know what? There happen to be an awful lot of computer geeks available for hire out there.
Yes, but she couldn't depend on their loyalty.
But what about her loyalty? When she found out that Theo was shot, she should have come to us and told us about her involvement in it. But instead, she let Chad think that you did it.
Yes, but she eventually stopped that.
Eventually. Okay, look. You should be furious with her, but you're defending her. Why is that?
Let's go. The family's been through hell. They don't need you gawking at them.
They're having a very intense conversation.
Are you surprised?
No. Now I'm sure they're anxious to find out if Theo remembers anything about that night.
I'm sure they are. If I were you, I'd be really worried. He's gonna bring down a ton of bricks on you. It'd be real embarrassing if Lonnie were to arrest you right here in the hospital. Hi. Valerie said that Theo was gonna make a full recovery.
Yeah, we're feeling cautiously optimistic and very lucky.
I'm so happy. Do you think it's all right if I go in to see Theo now?
Actually, you and I need to have a talk first.
Of course. What about?
I questioned Theo while he was in the alley that night.
And we finally know the truth.
When you were in Hong Kong, did they give you lobotomy or something? Actually, Actually, once I got away from you and your noise, I started thinking clearly for the very first time. I realized that I wasn't fighting for what I wanted. I knew that I loved Theo, but I ran away instead of fighting for him, and I almost lost him for good. You have lost him for good. He's mine. He's out of his coma now, Claire. I have another chance, and I'm not gonna waste it.
No, don't you get it? If Theo wanted you, you two would be together. He knew that you loved him before you left, and it didn't make a difference to him.
Because I didn't have a chance to explain.
Look, Sierra, I gave him your stupid little letter, and he read all about your great love.
Did he go chasing after you?
No.
That's because he was being loyal to you, Claire. It's how he is.
Stop it. You don't tell me how he is. Maybe you don't know this, but he and I broke up for several weeks. So he could have told you that he wanted to be with you, but he didn't. Sierra, he does not want you.
No, this time is going to be different. I am going to make him see that we belong together.
Let go of me.
Where do you think you're going?
The hospital. Are you kidding? Like hell.
We were standing around Theo's bed, and he just opened his eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Valerie asked him to blink his eyes and if he could hear her, and he did. Then she asked him if he could squeeze Abe's hand, and he could. He's doing great.
Abe must be the happiest man in the world right now. But you were there. You were in the room. That was okay with Abe?
Came by my place this morning. We talked things out. And then he asked me if I'd like to see Theo.
Oh, thank God.
From what I hear, you're the one who made that happen.
No, JJ, I just wanted to try to talk to him one last time. I didn't even know if he would listen or not. I hope you don't think I was interfering.
I'm so glad you did. Mom, I was at a real low point last night.
I had a feeling when you didn't come for Christmas Eve that you weren't telling me everything.
I'm sorry. Luckily, a good friend was there for me. Got me through the worst of it. Now Abe's forgiven me, and Theo's awake. The whole world looks different now.
And now this is really going to be the greatest Christmas ever, baby. And I'm just hoping now that you can just start to heal.
This is the first time since that night. I actually think that's possible.
So what did Theo say about that night?
He said going into that warehouse was his idea.
He said that he was doing it to try to find out who was hacking Demare Enterprises. But he said he wasn't taking orders from anyone in the company.
So Andre was telling the truth. He really had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it appears so. So if I leaned on Andre too hard, please ask him to accept my apology. I wasn't myself during this.
Please, you don't need to apologize to anyone.
No, of course not. Would it be all right if we went in to see him now?
I'm sure he'd be happy to see you both.
Thanks, Abe.
Well, I admit, I was angry with Kate at first.
And then what?
Well, then I understood why she remained silent. If the situation was reversed, I might have done the same thing.
Oh, you would have accused her of something that you know that you did yourself? I don't think so.
You always think of me as better than what I
Come
am.
on, Andre, admit it. Look, I'm getting to you. I think you're actually trying to be the guy that I see in you.
This is ridiculous.
I'm telling you, after what Kate did, most men would have kicked her to the curb.
What? On this large estate with manicured lawns, not a curb in sight?
Don't avoid the issue.
Which is?
Look, you saved her job today, okay? Chad wanted to throw her out of the house and you said you were going to go with her. You risked your relationship with your brother. I mean, for crying out loud, you're staying in a false marriage when there's no reason for it anymore.
Well, maybe I'm a finer person than
Okay, yeah, be honest.
What, that I admire Kate
and her willingness to do whatever it takes to save the company.
Admiration? You really think that's all it is?
That I'd get some type of counseling.
I can call Marlena for a referral.
Actually, I was hoping that I could set something up with you.
Yeah. Of course you can.
I know I acted like a jerk when you tried to talk to me the other day.
You weren't ready to hear what I had to say.
You got through to me. Finally. And I'm very grateful that you cared enough to try.
It was your mom's idea.
I don't know where I'd be now if I didn't have you for a moment.
Oh, baby.
I don't know what I would do without you.
What can I say? I mean, Kate and I haven't had the time to deal with this so-called marriage. You're making something out of nothing.
Come on. Come on, look, I'm not just your friend anymore. Now I'm your family. So I'm not going to say anything. Just tell me that you're falling in love with her.
Why? Kate's an extraordinary woman, and I respect her. What man wouldn't? She's beautiful and intelligent. She's wonderfully cunning. I've never met a woman like her.
You are so falling in love with her. Come on, just say it. Just you can use the L word. You love her.
Oh, God, help me.
Oh, yeah, they're scared to death, buddy. Sorry, oh, too tight?
A little.
Okay.
I'm just so happy to see you with your eyes open.
I was afraid that I'd never be able to get a chance to beat you at chess.
You'll never beat me at chess.
Man.
Why are you so quiet?
I thought that you might not want to see me. I thought that you might hate me,
Why?
Theo, because of what I did. You remember.
Yeah, you wanted me to find out who was hacking Demara's computers.
I'm the one who sent you to that warehouse office. I'm the reason that you got shot, and we all know that. Why did you tell your father and your sister? Why did you lie to them? What made you tell them that you were working alone?
Okay, you know, for someone who thinks I have no chance with Theo, you sure don't want me in the same room as him. Because he just came out of his coma. Valerie said that we have to be very careful with him right now, and I don't want you in there making a scene. I'm not gonna make a scene. Okay, Theo is my oldest friend in the world. Nobody knows him like I do, Claire, including you. Do you know how sick I am of you throwing that oldest friend in the world crap at me? Like, I don't know. Do you ever think that maybe Theo doesn't want his girlfriend to be the little tomboy who played catch with him? Well, I don't know. Do you think Theo's ever gonna get sick of being the little pet boyfriend that has to follow you around saying how great you are? That is not what I want. Oh, please, Claire. That big fight you had with Theo was about him trying to get you more followers. Followers! I mean, really, Claire? God, you just want Theo to be like one of them. Stop. I love him! The only person you love is yourself. You. Stop it! No! You don't say that! Hell away!
Hey, knock it off! Hey, no. What the hell is going on here? I thought you two had a truce.
That was before Theo woke up.
What? Well, he's awake? That's amazing.
Yeah, it is, but you know, he hasn't even had his eyes open a whole day yet. She's already trying to take him away from me.
You're doing that?
What? I think I have the right to tell him that I still love him. What he does with that information is totally up to him. You are unbelievable. You know, fine, tell him whatever the hell you want, but you are not going to do it tonight because I've been so busy trying to deal with you that I have not even had time to be alone with Theo yet. That's going to change right now. I'm going back to the hospital trip. Can you please stop this nut job from following me?
You don't have a brain in your head?
You know, it's been a long time since we've had a moment alone.
Yeah. I finally have the chance to thank you for forgiving JJ. Dad, you have no idea what your forgiveness means to him. And to me.
I'm sorry that he got in the middle of all this. I made this harder for you than it already was.
It's okay. I'm just really glad that I was here to go through this with you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't have done this without you. Are we lucky?
We are. And now that life is beginning to look normal again, I guess I should get back to the squad room and write up Theo's statement. Unless you need me here with you.
Oh, no, you should go. Life getting back to normal sounds really good.
I hate lying. Especially to my family.
And why did you?
Because you both are my family too, and my dad would have blown up on Kate, and I didn't want that to happen.
Theo, what if I deserve it? Chad says I put you in the path of the bullet, and he's right.
Yeah, but someone was hacking our company. You didn't force me to break into that place. I wanted to.
You know, Kate should have never put the idea in your head to begin with.
He's right. And I feel so terrible about that.
Yeah, but you trusted me.
Yes, because you are one of a handful of people in the universe that I would trust with my life. But what I asked you to do that put your life in danger, you almost lost your life.
Do you remember the day that you married Nano?
Yes, of course I do. I'll never forget it.
Well, I ran into you and you spilled champagne all over your dress. But you didn't yell at me. You said that we could be friends.
Theo, you were just a kid.
Most adults would have been mad, but you weren't. And kids don't forget stuff like that. Or at least I don't. So no, I don't hate you, Kate. I love you.
I love you too.
I knew I was right about you and Kate.
Well, I suspected that my feelings were becoming more...
Serious?
Yes, well, I'm sure it'll run its course and I'll get over it.
Oh, Andre, come on, it's not the flu. Does Kate feel the same way?
Well, we have, as you put it, moments. But maybe it's just in my imagination.
Talk to her about it.
What? The risk of sounding out of the lesson? Could you imagine me broaching Kate about this subject?
Keep going. Come on.
What if she says that she's returned my feelings only because she feels indebted to me now?
Kate has never really struck me as the type to spare anyone's feelings, especially if it inconvenienced her.
Well, what if she says to me that she's pretending because she wanted a further position in the company?
Okay, well, that she could do, but that is the risk that you take when you love someone.
Don't you think it's a little premature to call this thing love?
You can call it a thing. I call it love, but that's me, you know. But I will say, the one thing that I have learned about love is that there's always risk involved. And so if you really want to have a real marriage with Kate, you're going to have to open up and you're going to have to take that risk. That's what I think anyway, but it's your choice.
Wow.
You keep feeding me, and I won't need any padding for next year's suit.
Okay, well then I guess I won't let you take those donuts home that I packed for you, right?
Those donuts are mine. I ain't leaving here without them, lady. It's good to see you look so happy.
You have a lot to do with that. You're the one who pointed out that JJ could never forgive himself unless Abe forgave him first.
No, you got through to Abe when no one else could. JJ was right about you. You're an amazing mom.
No, I'm not an amazing mom. But I do really love my kids.
You play Scrabble?
Yeah. Why?
Because I love it.
What?
Yeah.
I was gonna put it out for Christmas Eve, because I like when the whole family can play together. But the thing is, no one likes to play me anymore because I always win. So.
You can't intimidate me.
Wait, what? You want to play Scrabble?
Bring it.
Okie dokie, if you say so. I mean, alrighty, just know what you're in for. May the best man or woman win. Hold on here. Oh my goodness, wait. Here, give me those.
Thank you for your advice, but I think I'm going to allow it to take its natural course.
Whatever. But you don't really have all the time in the world. Kate doesn't really have any reason to stay married to you anymore, so if you don't give her a reason to stay, then you might end up divorced and all alone.
Tragic.
You laugh, but I know what I'm talking about. I know. Okay, so I'm hosting a New Year's Eve party to celebrate the fact that Chad's going to be CEO at Demera. So why don't you escort Kate to the party, arrange it so that you're standing next to her at midnight, kiss her, and see if there's a spark.
A spark?
Right.
Gee, do you think Dad is going to let me have his car?
You are impossible.
Well, what about Chad? Don't you think he's going to be upset with the fact that I would take Kate to that particular party?
I'll take care of Chad, okay? What do you say?
I say thank you. Thank you for your advice and for tolerating me when I've scoffed at it. Thank you for standing up for me when Chad accused me of sending Thea to the warehouse. I'll never forget that.
You were with me throughout the lowest parts of my life.
I know what it's like to lose one's mooring.
Which is a very sophisticated way of saying we crazy people have to stick together, right?
Absolutely.
You still don't know who's hacking Demera's computers? No, but I'm taking over now, so we'll figure it out eventually. Can I help?
Hi, I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys were in here. I can just come back another time.
No, I'm sure that Theo would love to see you.
See ya. Hi.
Hi.
Abe doesn't seem to be here.
So Theo said he was working alone when he got shot. Abe seemed to buy it, so you're a lucky woman.
I know. Are you ever going to find it in your heart to forgive me?
Hold your breath.
Chad, after all these years, you know how I feel about you.
Well, that didn't stop you from putting Theo in the line of fire.
That was a mistake, one which I tried to undo.
But you didn't. Like the coward you are at heart, you let Theo take the blame for you.
I didn't ask him to do that.
Yeah, well, you didn't clear things up either. Now, Theo may have forgiven you, and for whatever reason, Andre's sticking up for you, but you and me, nothing's changed.
I apologized to you. I humbled myself. What else can I do?
Nothing. I lost the one thing for you I never thought I would. Respect.
You know, you can't stop me from going to the hospital forever.
I was hoping I'd get through to you. Do you think maybe you could look at this from Claire's point of view?
Do you think maybe you could own the fact that you're only doing what she wants because you're totally into her?
We're friends, okay? That's it.
Okay, deny it all you want, but anyone with half a brain can see that I'm right. Which means your life must kind of really suck right now.
Oh, why's that?
Well, you had a chance with Claire when Theo was in his coma.
Okay, come on. He was my friend.
Maybe. But your golden opportunity is slipping right through your fingers. Learn from my mistakes. If you know you want someone, you have to be ready to fight for them.
Here, I'll give you that. All right. Oh, hey, do you have any plans for New Year's Eve?
No?
Abigail, she's throwing this big party at Doug's place, for Chad being reinstated as CEO. And I was just wondering, I don't know, maybe you want to go with me?
You asking me on a date?
Hey. How did you know to find me here?
I went back to the hospital. The nurse at the desk said you told her you could be reached here.
Theo told Dad and me why he was at the warehouse that night. I was just writing it up.
What'd he say?
He was trying to break in. He said he'd had information about whoever was trying to break into the Demare computers was working out of the warehouse office.
How did he get the information?
He found it himself. And he insists that he was working alone.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. But I wasn't going to try to break him down.
I get that.
So what are you doing here?
Well, Christmas is almost over, and I haven't given you your present yet.
Rihanna. How did you get these?
A buddy of mine at the academy works security for her now, and I bought them early. That was going to be the birthday present you never opened.
Because we got called to the warehouse before I could.
I'll get you something else for Christmas. I promise.
I don't need anything else.
I was hoping I can be your date that night. Unless you found some other guy.
Oh, yeah, they're just lined up around the block. You couldn't have given me a better present. Thank you. I don't ever want us to be apart again.
I won't. I promise.
Andre blackmailed me into letting you stay at the house and continue working at Countess Wilhelmina. So I have to honor that. But you're his problem now. You and me, we're done.
Oh, I went to get something to eat. How's Theo?
Seems to be doing fine.
Good.
Abe, there's something you need to know before you go in to see Theo.
What is it?
When he told you that it was his idea to go into that warehouse, he was covering for someone at Tamira.
Andre.
No. It was me.
just thought, I have to go to this party, and you said you didn't have any plans, so I thought maybe we could just go together, as friends. But I know you don't like formal gatherings like that, so I get it if you'd rather not. What are you doing already?
Well, I am putting all my letters down.
You're what? Are you kidding?
That is 50 points.
No.
Read it
What?
and weep.
Is say yes?
Mhm.
That's not a word.
Mhm.
I
Actually-
challenge you on your first word.
Actually, it's 3 words.
What? I say yes. So we're on for New Year's Eve.
50 points. 50 points.
I am so sorry. I was just so tied up with Theo, and you and I didn't get you anything for Christmas.
Why? Your brother woke up. And Dad forgave me. And I have you back in my life this Christmas. There's not another thing in this world that I need or want.
Still can't believe I can talk to you and you can talk back.
I know, I feel bad. I had everybody worried.
No, you came back to me. That's all that matters.
Are you and Sierra getting along?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the way you guys were acting before.
No, everything's fine. Don't worry.
Is something going on?
Theo, I'm serious. Do not give Sierra another thought. It's okay.
The only reason that you're pushing me toward Claire is so you could have a better chance with Theo.
So, what if I am?
Kind of sucks.
No. Look, I'm better for Theo than Claire is. Okay, and Theo is going to see that. Claire is better off with some guy that only wants her. And for some reason I can't understand, that's you. So, if we work together, we both end up happy.
Well, I have to start making a list for my party. I don't have a lot of time, so.
You admit you don't care about Kate. And yet, you keep pushing Kate with me. And what is it you get out of it?
Nothing. I just want you to be happy, and it is my considered opinion that being with Kate would make you happy.
And my happiness, is that important to you?
You are my brother-in-law, and I love you.
I love you too, Abby.
It was you. You did it?
I found out that someone was trying to destroy Demira. I traced the hacking of the company to that office in the warehouse. And I needed someone I could trust to find out who the person was.
So you sent my 19-year-old son to do industrial espionage.
I never meant to endanger his life, Abe.
Were you part of this?
No. No, he wasn't. I did it behind his back.
So through this whole ordeal, you kept silent.
Yes.
You were protecting your own hide.
Yes, you can call it whatever you want to. But I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Especially after hearing that Theo was taking the blame for everything. Abe, I am so terribly, terribly sorry for what I did.
Thank you for your honesty. I'm going to check on my son.
Probably just gave up your freedom.
My freedom. Night and day, I've been living with what I did to Theo. And you're right. It was cowardice that was keeping my mouth shut. I've been called a lot of things, but never a coward. So whatever's down the line, whatever it is better than living with that.